What's up, guys? Today is Tuesday, December the 13th, and I decided to talk about the Walking Dead mid-season finale that aired a couple nights ago. And I decided to talk about it mostly because I, as you may or may not know, am kind of a gun guy. I like guns. And there was a spot in this season's mid-season finale that just really got me. And I was like, no! Why? Anyway, so spoiler alert. If you are a Walking Dead fan or plan to watch the mid-season finale and you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to spoil some things. So this season, there's a war brewing, and Rosita, I believe her name is, she gets a round made for her by Eugene. It's a 9mm round, which is a very common round, and Rosita, she wants to use this round to get close to Negan so that she can assassinate him effectively. Now, not a huge thing with that, okay? It's possible. You get close, shoot a guy, he's dead, boom. However, the moment that this happens in the show, there's this cutaway, and when it comes back from commercial, Rosita's laying on the ground with a knife held to her, and Negan is in all kinds of like disbelief, like, oh my god, I almost died. And his bat, Lucille, is up in front of his face and it's caught the bullet. So the bullet's stopped by Lucille. Alright, I can believe that. Sure, the round may not have had the right amount of powder in it, something like that, so it didn't just completely shatter the bat. Not a huge deal. However, the next thing that happens, which suspends belief for me, is instead of Negan just immediately saying, go ahead and kill her, or going up and hitting her with the baseball bat and killing her, or, you know, flipping out and doing whatever and killing her, because that's the kind of person Negan is, he instead immediately looks at the ground and finds the shell casing. The shell to this 9mm round that Rosita just used. So Negan picks this round up and inspects it and starts admiring the work of it, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, double crimp, blah blah blah. Now, this is the problem. He immediately assumes that they made this round. And that this round had to have been made by the people there at Alexandria. And my question is, why? You know, can you tell that a round is a reload? Yeah, maybe. You could see it's been reloaded. It may not be as shiny, and it may have crimp marks on it that a factory crimp might not look like. And Negan may have enough gun knowledge that he knows what a reload looks like. But you gotta remember, reloads are a common thing. I have, in my own home, the capability of reloading 9mm brass. it's not uncommon. And in this post-apocalyptic world, I would actually think that you're going to stumble onto more reloaded rounds than unspent fresh casings. Now, is this nitpicky? Yeah, maybe. But I also think that the jump to conclusion that Negan makes in assuming that someone there in Alexandria is responsible for reloading this is just too big of a stretch. There would be so many people with so many reloaded rounds in Georgia, it wouldn't be hard to find them. And to make that assumption that, oh yeah, you guys definitely did this. It's the only way we could have had reloaded rounds in this place, is if you guys came and made them yourself. I don't know, it took me right out of the moment. Now, there was another gun moment in this season that kind of drove me a little bit crazy. Now, there was another moment in the season finale or mid-season finale that kind of bugs me, but it wasn't just a Walking Dead thing. You see this in a lot of movies, and it's silencers. Well, number one, silencers do not operate the way that movies portray them. If you put a silencer on a gun, it's gonna make it significantly quieter, but it doesn't silence. I was using my air quotes there. You couldn't see it because of my bar mitts. It will significantly reduce the sound signature of the gun, but it doesn't make a gun go pop, 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 you know. It's still loud, especially if the ammunition that you're using is not subsonic. So if you take a silencer and you put it on a normal 9mm round and you shoot that gun, it's gonna be loud still, very loud. But if you load the round properly, with just the right kind of powder, so that the round leaves at a slower velocity, not supersonic, now you're gonna make the gun and the silencer a lot quieter. It's still never gonna be as quiet as the movies or TV portrays, but it'll be pretty quiet. Most movies and most TV shows, it's like a movie regulation or something like that, that you have to have someone on set that's an expert, a firearms expert. And in theory, these experts should be able to inform the filmmakers of what an actual firearm would sound like. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, I don't know. But there's all kinds of things with movies that when they portray a firearm, It's all kinds of wrong. And it drives me a little bit crazy because as a gun guy, having had a lot of experience handling firearms, owning firearms, shooting firearms, I've got a pretty good grasp on, you know, the realities of them. And in my opinion, Hollywood goes out of its way to demonize firearms. You know, when you see somebody with an automatic weapon holding down the trigger for 10, 20, 30 seconds, it's just not possible. I mean, the gun itself would literally melt. Anyway, that's my topic of the day is firearms. I like firearms. I like The Walking Dead. I wish that they were a little more true to life with their firearm portrayal. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.